Welcome back to another video, guys, and welcome to the first video of 2023. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are at Kings Dominion, checking out Kings Dominion for the first time during these first early months of the year. For those of you who don't know, last year Kings Dominion announced that they will be a year-round park with select weekends being open that they wouldn't be typically. So let's make our way into the park to see what they have to offer during these select weekends that they would typically be closed, and have some fun while we're at it. So first things first, as we're making our way in, you'll be able to see the large Christmas tree is gone and all the Winterfest celebration has seemed to be removed. Winterfest is over last weekend. During the New Year's celebration was the last time to enjoy Winterfest. So let's see what the park looks like with all the glitz and glamour gone. And I could tell that Dominator is running, so it's not too cold outside. Alrighty, and we've made it inside, and it looks like not all of Winterfest is gone. The Home for the Holidays shop over here is still here and very Christmassy, as well as the North Pole Mercantile, I believe is what it's called. And Snowflake Lake is still up, but I believe Snowflake Lake has been extended. I'm not sure if it's just for this weekend, but it is part of this weekend for sure, and hopefully a couple other weekends, but that is an additional cost. And here's a closer look at Snowflake Lake. Now, one thing notable when I'm checking out the website, I don't see any particular events going on for these additional weekends. I hope that they do add something, maybe like some type of food events, culinary events around the park, so that there's something to enjoy, because the January and February time here is extremely cold, although today is not. And you can see in the background, Dominator is currently running behind the trees over here. So the rides are all open, or at least a lot of them are open. We're gonna head our way back to see if anything else is running as well, and just check out everything going on in the parks during these additional weekends that have now been added to 2023. All right, so quick pit stop right below the Eiffel Tower just to check out the website. I do recommend you always check out the website before heading in. There's, potential closures of rides and things that may happen that they will announce on here. But just to kind of take a look at what's going on the 7th and the 8th, which is this weekend, and possibly the following weekends, is all the rides that will be open. So as you can see, as far as rides go, they have a ton of rides, a ton of food places, Auntie Anne's, Boardwalk Fries, a bunch of places to go eat, and a bunch of places to go shop. Additionally, ice skating and the igloo rentals are still available during this time. Planet Snoopy will also have kids crafts and kids crafts at the Craft Depot. Rides availability and hours of operation subject to change without notice, like I said. But as you can see, some of Christmas is still here. Some are Winterfest, I guess you could say, with the Crafts Depot over at Snoopy, as well as the ice skating and the igloo rentals. So if those are things that you weren't able to take advantage of during Winterfest, you might want to come out, check it out. Right now is a super slow day. I love these days at the park. You get to enjoy the park without all the crowds. And if you want to get in line for your favorite ride like Dominator, I'm sure right now you could ride it multiple times. All right, and now we're gonna make our way through Planet Snoopy. I wanna make a beeline to the back of the park and see if Jungle Expedition is open. My gut tells me that it's not. Nothing online says that Jungle Expedition will be open during this time, and I know that they're still doing some construction. Jungle Expedition is still not completely done, but let's go down there, check it out really quick, and see. We'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts about when it will be opening if it is not open right now. And through Planet Snoopy we go. We're going to make a quick beeline, but I just wanted to point out, check it out, some of the characters are out here. And this is the Craft Depot where you could bring the kids to do crafts. Hello. Love you too. Take care. But as you make your way to the back of the park, this is one of the spots where you can bring the kids. Still activities for the kids to enjoy, and also still some of the Christmas decorations around the park for the kids to enjoy as well. All right, and like I thought, they are not open. So as you can see behind me, the nativity scene and the stage that was there during Winterfest is still there. They have cleared out this area of all the animals that were here that you could come and pet and feed, But yeah, Jungle Expedition has not opened up just yet. My gut feeling tells me, although they haven't announced a specific time, I'm assuming somewhere around March where they will be resuming their regular park operations. The reason being is Jungle Expedition is a new addition to King's Dominion here in 2022, but has still not been completed. It's going through phases, and it's one of the best additions that I've seen recently at any theme park as far as it goes, as far as like immersion and all that fun stuff. I really enjoy it, but there's still much more to be done. So I'm excited to see how it continues to evolve, and when they reopen it in March, I'm assuming, don't quote me on that, it could be sooner, it could be a little bit later. I look forward to coming back and bringing you guys along to check out what has been updated here at King's Dominion for their Jungle Expedition. And here's another look of the stage and the nativity scene that was behind me. But, you know, notably, one thing is, although Jungle Expedition has been closed, it was being utilized during the Winterfest time. If you could look back there, Outpost Cafe was being used for private events, and it looks like they have all the tents up still. So maybe they're still doing private events in Jungle Expedition, but not open to the general public, at least not yet. And we continue our trek through the park. Now we're going through Candy Apple Grove, but I just wanted to mention, with the Jungle Expedition area being closed, although I did mention that a ton of rides are open, obviously that means Intimidator 305, Anaconda, Stunt Coaster, all those guys back there are not going to be able to be accessed. So keep that in mind if you're coming for these first couple months of the year to King's Dominion and expecting to ride some of those rides, because Intimidator 305 is a big draw. They will not be available, at least not up till Jungle Expedition reopens. And as we stop on over by the drop tower, that reminds me that we could also check the website for ride closures. So right now, scheduled ride closures, they have 3. So the drop tower, where that we're standing right by over at Candy Apple Grove, Grizzly, which is being retracked, and there's a lot of speculation about how that retracking is gonna turn out, and I look forward to riding that ride once it reopens, and I believe it's reopening this year in the summertime. And then Whitewater Canyon is also closed. It does say that these are closed until further notice, so indefinitely at the moment. I think that's just them saying that up till the like summertime season, or up till Grizzly is complete and able to start taking members. And on a more positive note, although there are some rides closed, there are plenty of rides open. So Twisted Timbers, I could confirm, I could see it running right now. There's people on the trains. Americana is open. The Carousel is open, and over by the entrance, Dominator is open as well. So although there are some ride closures and some areas of the park that are closed, there is still plenty to enjoy while you're here at King's Dominion during these early months. Okay, and here's something I wasn't expecting. There's a barrier for Old Virginia right over by Grizzly, which makes me assume that there's probably another barrier. Oh, and there's a reason. It looks like they're using one of those, like I don't know what they're called, but like a lift to take down some of the decorations. I know that they're also working on Grizzly, so maybe some of the workers are walking through here, so they need this area cleared. I have heard rumors that Titan Track has been rumored to have been seen around the park somewhere, which means that Grizzly may be getting some type of hybrid type of track in the retracking, which is super cool and will make for a much smoother wooden roller coaster, which is probably one of my biggest gripes. But yeah, as you can see, they are removing some of the Christmas decorations and currently have Old Virginia closed down for that reason. And we circle on over to the Eiffel Tower area again, and yes, the other entrance to Old Virginia is also barricaded off. And then I just wanted to point out, we ended up getting our first Christmas ornament for Ollie, my son, here at King's Dominion, and I love it. It looks amazing. We also took a photo with Santa here at King's Dominion during Winterfest, and that's the photo that occupies the ornament that has his first Christmas. So super awesome, and just wanted to point out that there's still some gear and merch that you could purchase up at the front of the park. So if you're looking to get some of that Christmas gear, make sure to get it now. You may even be able to get it with a discount, given that the Winterfest season is over and ending very soon. Well, they'll be getting rid of that stuff very soon. It's already ended. Alrighty guys, as we complete our rounds around King's Dominion, we conclude with, there's still a ton of things to do, although there is some areas that are closed. Snowflake Lake is still open. come check it out if you haven't done so already. It's a super cool extra experience that you could do. One of the largest ice skating rinks here in Northern Virginia, and I think also in the US. It's huge, as you can see behind me, and super fun. Monique loves it. Me, not so much. I'm not too much of an ice skater. I'm from Miami. We don't got ice skating rinks over there. The park has rides open. The weather is pretty good. This is a great time to come to the park if you're looking at riding your favorite ride with minimal lines. Although do take into consideration some rides are closed, like Intimidator 305, Anaconda, Backlot Stunt Coaster, things like that over at Jungle Expedition. And depending on the weather, things may close then too. So take that all into consideration. Check the websites before coming in, but we will continue to keep you guys updated as more information comes out. I think they're just getting their feet wet with this new year-round park type of idea. So still a lot more to come, a lot more to experience, and I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel. I'm super excited for the 2023 season here at Kings Dominion. Haunt is one of our favorite times. Winterfest is one of our favorite times as well, and now we get to experience it in a whole new year as the year comes along, and several other events. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?